Hello guys, today we are gonna see some more techniques used for controlling the car in the deck, right? So let's say a spectator choose the queen of diamonds, so I'm gonna ask him to put it back in the deck. I'm gonna put the queen there and we're just gonna complete the deck. Then square a little bit, make a few cuts, and his car is on top. Okay? This is very easy to do, and well, this angle with the camera is kind of dangerous, but usually people is not watching from where the camera is. So this is called the toss, because we toss the rest of the deck on top of the selection. Alright, so let's say we put the selection there and we complete the deck by tossing the rest. Okay, just like that. So it looks like a mess, but actually we have a huge INJOG here just on top of the selection. Alright, so we put the selection there and we just toss the rest of the deck. So now we have an INJOG that when we are going to square, we just lift with a thumb, keep a break, and now we are ready for cutting to the table 3 times and put the selection on top. Okay? This is very easy, so you gotta practice this. It's just selection, toss, and now while you square, you just can catch that break. Alright? Another one. So spectator choose the queen of diamonds again. I'm gonna put it back in the deck, so we put it there, and we just cascade the rest of the cards on top, just square a little bit, make a few cuts, and his card is on top again. Okay, this is the same principle that the toss technique. Just in this case, we cascade the cards on top of the selection. Okay. But when we cascade the first one INJOG, okay, and the rest just messing around. So now we have one card INJOG, the rest on top. So when we square, we just lift a little bit, catch a break with our pinky, or we just can cut to the table, right? And if we want just to take a break and make 3 cuts, whatever you like. Okay, another one. Let's say a spectator choose the queen of diamonds. We're gonna return it back to the middle of the deck, just like that. Okay, that's pretty fair. The queen of diamonds goes inside. Now I only have to make 1 cut, and his card is gonna be on the bottom. Okay, this is very easy to do too. And this is how it's done. So you put his card in the middle of the deck. Don't push it all the way down. Show and then finish. First you push this corner, okay, and then you just go up. And instantly, small jog is gonna show here. So you just can cut. Okay, just like that. If you push a little bit harder or stronger, it's gonna show more. Okay, so you push and you're gonna get a jog in here, just like that. So if you cut, you get the selection. Okay, we'll see one more. Let's say spectator choose the queen of diamonds. We start shuffling in our hands, asking to say stop. He says stop, so we put his card there and we just keep shuffling. Okay, then cut, and his card is gonna be on top. Okay, this is the same INJOG system that we used before, but we do it now with doing an overhand shuffle. So we start shuffling, he says stop, we put the selection there, right? And next car that we shuffle, we're gonna INJOG that car and just keep shuffling kind of sloppy. Alright, this is exaggerated of course. So for finishing the shuffle, we just push in the INJOG with the thumb, grab the rest and just put it on top. So his car is gonna be on top. Okay, we saw some INJOGs. There are many different applications for the INJOGs, so hope you enjoy them and practice them. Alright, let's see. We make a spectator to choose a car. He just pick whatever he wants. We're gonna show him his car. That's it. The 8 of clubs. We put it in the middle of the deck, just like that. Alright, just in the middle. Leave the deck on the table. Shuffle as much as he wants. Alright, just shuffle and shuffle, and then with a small cut, the car is on the bottom. Okay, what I use here is just, if you see this corner, this is half a little bend. This is called a crimp. Alright, you see it? And it's very useful when you have a car with a crimp in the deck, because you just can shuffle and shuffle, and anytime you want to find the car, you just gotta look, and well, in this case it's on the bottom. You gotta look there and the crimp is gonna show very easily. So once from here you can cut on top of the crimp and put the car on top, okay? Or you can cut bottom on the crimp and put the car on bottom. Alright, so there are many ways for putting a crimp on a car. Then for taking out the crimp, you just do it like that and the crimp is out. It's very easy. What I use for putting the crimp, once the selection is there, I just grab between my 2 fingers like this, right, for sewing the car. And while I sew the car with my thumb, I push, right? So when I push like that, I already have a little bend in here. So you just grab the car, okay, and while you sew, you grab like this. While you sew, you push with your finger. So you sew, okay, the 3 of hearts. You put it in the middle of the deck, like very clearly. Be careful, don't sew the crimp, okay? Like very clearly, and put the crimp facing you. Don't put the crimp like that because, you know, just put the crimp facing you. And you just can shuffle as much as they want, because anytime I want, I just can cut and the selection is controlled just with this little bend. Okay, this is a very easy way of doing a bend, a crimp to a car, just like by sewing. You just make that bend like very easily with your fingers and thumb. Another ways for making a crimp, sorry, excuse me. You can make a crimp with your pinky. Alright, while you're holding the deck, normally you just can explain something or riffle with the or play with the deck, and I already have a crimp, as you can see, on my last card. Alright, how? While holding the deck, okay, just with your pinky feel the last card, and once you have it, you just push a little bit. Alright, so you made a crimp like that. Okay, another crimps you can use, you can make a crimp to the whole a whole car, right? I just made it. Okay, so see, it's like the whole car is bent over. Okay, just like that. So it's the same thing when that car is lost in the deck. Even if I don't see the sides, just by cutting, I just put it on top. Okay, because of that bend that, you know, separate the cars. That's another crimp that you make to a car, and I made it just like by pulling with my index finger the last car while you are talking or just read from the cars. I just be careful because there's an angle here, so you gotta keep your deck low for making this crimp, okay? And I already did it. Look at that car. Another way for making more crimps. Alright, this is very clever. So you make an spectator to choose a car, any car, okay? And now you ask him to show the car. So he's gonna show the ace of hearts. So now we're gonna put it back in the deck. So we put the ace of hearts back in the deck, and you can riffle. So anytime you just can go to the table and the selection is gonna be on top. Okay, this is I'm gonna show you how this is done. While we are talking to the spectator, we are just playing with the cards, okay, and we are just making a crimp to all the cards just by bending there. Okay, so we bend the whole deck. So we're gonna make him choose any card that he wants, and while he's looking at the card, we're gonna flip over the whole deck and do the same thing because we want to bend the cards the other way now. We just can make a pressure fan too, just like that, and now all the cards are bending that way, and this card is bending, has the crimp the other way. So we put it back in the deck, and anytime you want, you can shuffle and you just can make a card, okay, and his card is gonna be on top. Oh, yeah, I didn't show what it was, that card. So as you see, when you put it back in the deck, you hold it, but if you leave the pressure, instantly opens at that point. So this is a very clever idea too, and well, I hope you like these techniques and practice them all. And that's all for today. So practice everything, it's gonna be very useful. Have a nice time, enjoy, and see you next time. Bye bye.